What's happening? This is Dark P, the host with the Corrosive Toast. Welcome back to the channel. Beware the hoodie. I just wanted to chop it up with you guys, man. Talk about recent events and just give some of my best words to newer players who really don't know their way around at the moment and are still trying to figure things out. Really excited in anticipation of Warframe 1999. TennoCon 2024 was very revealing. I'm sure everybody's excited about it, man. I can't wait to play it, go back in the day and play with some of the proto frames and all that good stuff. Lately, I've been, doing a lot to evolve my skill and my play style. Just recently reached level cap. I've never tried to do that in 10 years, but every time you come on YouTube, man, and look for Warframe content, it's like level cap, level 9,999, one shot this, and I'm seeing people doing it so easy. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what, man, you've been playing this game for a long time. Like you should look into being able to do that. Like, I'm not one-shotting demolishers at the moment, but I am putting them down. I'm not one-shotting the level cap demolishers, but, I do well to put them down. And, just hitting level cap feels good. I just reached it recently with Octavia. And then I took, I believe it was Calervo, and I think Saren after that. And so it's been about 4 or 5 times now. So, it feels good, but it's really not, I'm gonna be honest, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Like, you're not gonna be standing there having a big sword battle, just standing in the middle of a room, with 50 enemies around you. You can be doing a lot of moving around. You can be running a lot of the time. You can be looking to get the objective done. And it's not like, your standard wave 10 and regular star chart where you can just kind of run around and just put your sword on everything and knock the whole room down with one ability. Like, it's completely different. The damage scale's crazy along with the enemies. Like, you start out doing, I don't know, like a couple of thousand damage. And then as the enemies go up into like the thousands, they start hitting like level 3, 4, 5,000. That's when you start seeing 1,000,000 damage just from the amp shots. It's ridiculous, bro. I'm no math whiz, so I can't really tell you how that stuff works. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some reading up on that soon. And you can as well. If you haven't already. There are some real experts out there, some real eggheads out there, and I commend y'all for the work that you all are putting in. I've taken so many bits and pieces of knowledge from all the different content creators and all the different people just posting up stuff and showing off builds and things like that. I've never been a copy and paster, so I will give myself credit for that. I'll, take something that I see and figure out how to apply that to the loadout that I'm using or the build that I'm using. So for newer players, man, if you're just starting out, when I say build, let's start here. When I say build, you're going to hear the word build a lot, right? When I say build, I don't just mean the Warframe build or the weapon build. When I say build, I mean your entire loadout is your build. We'll try to remember that. Your entire loadout is your build. Your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, your melee weapon, your Warframe build with the arcanes and abilities, your companion, like all that stuff goes into your Archon shards. When you get those, all that stuff comprises your build. So remember that. Don't just copy and paste somebody's Warframe off a Warframe build off a YouTube video and then run off into the meadows trying to go to war with the entire Steel Path chart. Okay, because you can run out there and get your ass beat. All right, I've been noticing that everything has some sort of synergy, and your primary weapon benefits from an arcane, that arcane benefits from one of your abilities and adds something to your melee weapon, which also gets a buff from your Warframe, which also gets another buff or two from your companion. So that part of it can get really, really crazy. So make sure when you think build and you're looking for something that can, help you out, make sure that you're thinking about your entire loadout, all the way down to your amp and your focus school, because even there you have buffs and you have certain conditional certain conditions that'll give you a buff all the way up to the Warframe. And I'm talking about from the melee to secondary, primary, all the way up to the Warframe. So just pay attention to detail and do something simple. Read. Make sure you read. Know what does what. Go to the wiki, do some studying, watch videos, do what you got to do. Make sure you know the Warframe that you're using, the loadout that you're using through and through. That'll help your playstyle too, because you'll just know what to use in certain situations. But yeah, man, that's and farm your ass off. Resources galore. You'll thank me later, dude. I think I said this in another video. When you unlock your helmet, if you haven't already, it's going to eat a lot of your resources. And I can guarantee you that it's going to go that way because you're going to want to subsume certain abilities. You're going to want to change out Archon shards. You're going to say, oh man, I made a mistake. I want to take this shard off and put it on Ember. I want to take this shard off Frost and put it on, Mag or whatever the case may be. And it's going to get to a point where you're not going to have enough shards to go around, or you're going to put, a complete set of shards on a Warframe and want to take one or two of them off, put them on another frame. Anyway, enough rambling. So just, keep all of that stuff in mind. I hope you all are having fun. It's been a journey so far, and I gotta say, man, it's tough wrapping my head around what this game has become. This is by far the grandest experience I've ever had on a video game. I can't even call it a video game. It's just the Warframe experience. It's ridiculous what this game has become, in 10 years. So I'm going to keep on pushing, striving. I welcome suggestions. I'm always looking for new information. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. Always seek new information. Always look to evolve. Even when you get that build and you hit level cap, or, you're able to stay in a survival mission forever, there's always something that you can do to elevate the efficiency. It just seems like nothing's ever complete. But, if you do get a great build, make sure you save it. Save it in a slot so you can go back and use it later. But that's it for me running my mouth right now, man. I got more on the way, more episodes of Tenno Scope shorts, more Warframe Spotlight, Arsenal showcases, all that good stuff, and some more fashion. I hope y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Y'all be good. This is Dark Peace signing off. I'm out this bitch.